In the winter of 2021, within the frozen landscape of Turku, Finland, a vision was born to create a vessel that would redefine the limits of human engineering. This was the start of a journey to build the icon of the seas. A project so ambitious, it was initially deemed impossible by many in the industry. Engineers pored over complex blueprints, designing a city on water that would dwarf the Titanic and stand taller than the iconic Eiffel Tower in the heart of Paris. The first cut of steel marked a historic milestone, as high-powered lasers began to shape the foundation of what would become the largest cruise ship ever built. With the first sparks of the cutting torch, the dream moved from the computer screen to the shipyard floor, signaling the birth of a new maritime era. Mountains of raw steel arrived daily, each plate meticulously cataloged and prepared for the massive puzzle that would eventually form the spine of this floating giant. Precision was the absolute priority from day one, as every single piece of metal had to fit perfectly to ensure the structural integrity of the massive hull. Their goal was clear: to build the largest man-made object ever to move across the surface of the world's oceans, a feat requiring unprecedented technical mastery. Dominating the skyline of the shipyard, the Goliath crane stood ready to lift weights that would crush ordinary machinery, serving as the primary builder of this icon. Unlike traditional ships, the icon was built in sections, using 80 massive modular blocks that were prefabricated and assembled like a high-stakes game of industrial Lego. Each module weighed thousands of tons, yet they were placed with millimeter precision, a delicate dance of heavy metal performed by the world's most skilled crane operators. As the blocks were joined, the sheer scale of the vessel began to emerge, a mountain of steel rising from the concrete floor of the dry dock. Standing at the base of the hull, one feels the overwhelming power of human ambition, as the steel walls reached 20 stories high into the Finnish sky. The workers looked like tiny ants beside the massive components, a constant reminder of the incredible scale that defines every inch of this record-breaking cruise ship. Inside the labyrinth of steel, thousands of miles of pathways were formed, creating the skeleton of a city that would eventually house thousands of lucky guests. High-tech robotics played a crucial role, ensuring that every weld was flawless and capable of withstanding the immense pressures of the deep, blue open ocean. But the human touch remained irreplaceable, with master welders working in the shadows of the hull to join the most complex sections of the ship's frame. Slowly, the raw, rusted steel was covered in protective coatings, transforming the industrial giant into the elegant white icon that would soon grace the world's harbors. Work never stopped, as the shipyard buzzed with activity 24 hours a day, driven by a deadline that the whole world was watching with great anticipation. Every bolt and every rivet was a testament to the strength of the vessel, designed to endure the most violent storms the Atlantic could ever throw at it. Accuracy was measured in fractions of an inch, a necessity when building a structure that must remain perfectly balanced while floating on the shifting waves of the sea. The complexity of the assembly process was mind-boggling, requiring years of planning to ensure that every pipe and wire aligned perfectly between the massive modular blocks. With the hull finally completed, the icon of the seas stood as a monument to modern manufacturing, ready for its heart to be installed deep within its belly. The heart of this giant is its liquefied natural gas system, a revolutionary clean energy solution that makes the icon one of the most sustainable ships ever. These massive tanks store the fuel at extremely low temperatures, providing the power needed to move 250,000 tons of steel across the vast and open ocean. The engines are masterpieces of mechanical engineering, capable of generating enough electricity to power a medium-sized city while minimizing the impact on the marine environment. A sophisticated digital brain monitors every drop of fuel, ensuring maximum efficiency and safety for the thousands of passengers who will eventually call this ship home. Miles of heavy-duty cabling were laid to transmit power from the engines to every corner of the ship, from the propellers to the smallest bedside lamp. High above the deck, the AquaDome began its ascent, the largest single structure of its kind, designed to offer breathtaking panoramic views of the surrounding sea. This mechanical marvel was engineered to be both lightweight and incredibly strong, a crown jewel that defines the silhouette of this magnificent and record-breaking vessel. Each pane of specialized glass was custom-made to withstand high winds and salt spray, ensuring the safety and comfort of everyone gathered inside the dome. The completion of the AquaDome was a triumph of geometry and physics, a space where water and light would soon perform in spectacular nightly shows for guests. Beneath the luxury, a complex network of wires and pipes runs like the ship's nervous system, carrying data, water, and power to every single cabin on board. Modern technology is integrated into every weld and wire, creating a smart ship that can respond to the needs of its guests in real time with ease. To sustain a city at sea, massive desalination plants were installed to turn salt water into pure, fresh drinking water for the thousands of people on board. The Icon also features an advanced waste-to-energy system, ensuring that nothing is wasted and the ship leaves the smallest possible footprint on the world's oceans. With the technical systems in place, the focus shifted to the surfaces that guests would touch, blending industrial strength with the finest luxury finishes available today. The heart of the Icon was now beating, a sophisticated blend of LNG power and digital intelligence ready to take on the challenges of the open sea. Transformation began on the upper decks as Thrill Island took shape, featuring a record-breaking water park with some of the tallest and fastest slides ever built at sea. Engineers designed these slides with gravity-defying drops, ensuring that every turn provides a pulse-pounding experience for the thrill seekers who dare to take the plunge. 7 unique pools were constructed across the ship, each offering a different atmosphere, from high-energy party zones to serene, hidden retreats for ultimate relaxation and peace. The ship features a breathtaking 15-meter waterfall, a stunning centerpiece that brings the soothing sound of rushing water to the heart of the floating city. The living quarters were built off-site and delivered as finished units,
perfect spot.
then slid into the ship's framework with the efficiency of a high-tech production line.
We did a wonderful
Inside
job.
these cabins,
This suite looks amazing.
no detail was
The
overlooked,
lighting really
with
brings
smart
out the velvet.
technology
It's
and premium
perfect. The client
materials
will be
creating a
thrilled.
sanctuary of comfort for guests amidst the vastness of the ocean. The Royal Promenade serves as the ship's bustling downtown, a massive indoor boulevard that will host parades, shopping, and dining in a vibrant and energetic atmosphere. With over 40 restaurants and bars, the Icon is a culinary destination, requiring months of detailed work to create the unique themes of each dining venue. Incredibly, the ship even includes a full-sized ice rink, an engineering challenge that requires precise temperature control in the middle of a tropical cruise environment. Perhaps the most ambitious feature is Central Park, an open-air sanctuary that would soon be home to thousands of real plants and towering, lush green trees. Horticulturalists worked alongside engineers to create a self-sustaining ecosystem, bringing the refreshing beauty of nature to the middle of the deep and blue Atlantic. Walking through this park, it's easy to forget you are on a ship, as the open sky and lush greenery create a truly immersive outdoor experience. Opulence is found in every corner, from the grand chandeliers to the bespoke artwork that decorates the halls of this magnificent and luxurious floating palace. The entertainment venues are world-class, featuring state-of-the-art sound and lighting systems designed to host Broadway-style productions that will dazzle and delight every single night. As the final touches were applied, the ship's identity was etched into its soul,
Very good, Lieutenant.
a symbol of
Prepare
pride
for
for the
orbital
thousands of
insertion.
people who built her. From the bridge, the captain will command this city using the most advanced navigation technology ever developed to ensure a safe and smooth journey for all. The bond between the workers was forged in the heat of construction, A collective effort of over 2,000 people working toward a single monumental goal. Safety is paramount, with every emergency system tested repeatedly to meet and exceed the highest international maritime standards for passenger protection and vessel security. The transformation was complete. From a cold pile of steel plates to a vibrant, living city, the icon of the seas was finally ready. June 2023 marked the moment of truth, as the dry dock was flooded and the icon of the seas felt the lift of the ocean for the very first time. There is a breathtaking silence as the 250,000-ton giant begins to float. A perfect balance of weight and buoyancy achieved through years of rigorous mathematical calculation. With the help of tugboats, the icon slowly left her birthplace, moving cautiously into the open waters of the Baltic Sea for the very first time. The sea trials are the ultimate test, a series of grueling challenges designed to push the ship and its systems to their absolute and most extreme limits. Engineers monitored thousands of sensors, measuring everything from hull vibration to engine performance as the ship reached its top speed across the choppy open sea. The maneuverability of the icon is astonishing, thanks to advanced podded thrusters that allow this massive giant to turn on a dime with incredible and surprising grace. Electronic systems were tested in real-world conditions, ensuring that the ship's eyes and ears are always sharp, even in the thickest fog or heaviest rain. Deep below, the LNG engines roared with power, proving their reliability and efficiency in providing the thrust needed to move this magnificent mountain of steel. Every mechanical system, from the anchors to the elevators, was put through its paces to ensure that nothing would fail when the ship is full of guests. After hundreds of hours of testing, the results were in. The icon of the seas had performed flawlessly, exceeding all expectations and proving her seaworthiness. The confidence of the crew was high, knowing they were in command of the most advanced and safest vessel ever to sail the 7 seas of the world. As night falls, the icon of the seas reveals her true beauty, a shimmering jewel of light and luxury that can be seen for miles across the water. It is a testament to what humanity can achieve when we dare to dream big and work together to overcome the most difficult engineering challenges. From its sustainable heart to its soaring glass domes,
We make a great team.
every inch of this ship is a triumph of modern design and a bold leap into the future. The icon is more than just a ship. It is a legacy for the thousands of people who dedicated years of their lives to its creation and success. As she heads toward her new home in the Caribbean, the icon of the seas carries with her the hopes and dreams of a new era of travel. This is the new icon of the ocean, a symbol of human ingenuity and the persistent spirit of exploration that drives us toward the far horizon. Icon of the seas reminds us that when we combine wisdom with perseverance, no dream is too large and no ocean is too wide to conquer.